All right, the question here says solve the following equation by factoring. So we have these 4 equations. We're going to look at 2 of them, A and B, in this short video. So the first question says 2a squared plus 8a is equal to 0. Now, if you look at these 2 terms, what is common to them is 2a. 2 can divide 2 and 8 can also divide 2. So that means 2 is common to them, and then you have a square and a. So that means a is also common to them. So we have 2a as a common term, and then what do? You divide 2a squared by 2a, you are left with a, and then 8a divided by 2a, and that will give you 4. So factoring it now, you have 2a into bracket a plus 4 bracket close is equal to 0. So now, what you need to do is to equate each of the term. This 2a is its own term, and then a plus 4 is another term. You equate each of them to 0. So 2a is equal to 0. Dividing both sides by 2 will give you a is equal to 0, as you can see here, when you divide both sides by 2. So a is equal to 0. And then the second one here, when you take the second bracket now, you have a plus 4 is equal to 0. And then a plus, as the same thing here, a plus 4 is 0. And then when you take the positive 4 to the other side, it becomes negative 4. The 0 means nothing. You can ignore it. So you have a is equal to negative 4. So that means a is 0 or a is negative 4. And then the B part of the equation says r squared minus 64 is equal to 0. If you check this, negative 64 can be taken to the other side of the equation. So you have r squared is equal to 64. Now, in order to get r, you take the square root of both sides. If you take the square root of r squared, it will simply give you r. And if you take the square root of 64, as shown here, what you're going to get is plus or minus 8. The square root of 64, we usually say 8, but it can be positive 8, it can also be negative 8. So that means the square root, the final answer will be r is equals to the positive 8 when you take the positive 8 value, or r is equals to negative 8 when you take the negative 8 value. So that is the solution for that. Please join me as I create more videos from the content of this textbook. Subscribe to this channel so that I can get more of the content of my textbook. Thank you.